Hello everyone, these are the latest TTRPG news from tabletopgamingnews.com. Today we have some updates about upcoming releases from Free League, Chaosium, Modiphius, and more, new rule systems, and some nostalgic throwbacks for Dungeons & Dragons fans. Let's get started. First up, Wizards of the Coast has shared new details about the Bastion System, a feature coming to the 2024 Dungeon Master's Guide. This feature lets characters build their own strongholds, offering various possibilities for your adventures. Whether it's a fortress, a wizard's tower, or even a tavern, the Bastion System allows you to create a customized base for your adventuring party, available once your character reaches level 5. You can expand it further as your characters level up, adding different facilities from simple bedrooms to specialized areas like arcane studies or greenhouses. Each bastion comes with its own set of NPC hirelings who help keep things running while your party is away on adventures. Players take bastion turns every in-game week to manage their stronghold, assign tasks to hirelings, and even defend the bastion from attacks. Speaking of the new Dungeon Master's Guide, we're also getting updates to the crafting rules. According to Wizards of the Coast, crafting magic items has become more engaging with the expanded rules in the 2024 DMG, building on the basic mechanics from the player's handbook. These rules cover the creation of powerful magical items. Characters will need the right skills, tools, spells, and gold to craft their desired items. Additionally, some facilities in your bastion can speed up the crafting process or provide rare materials, so if you want to become the party's go-to magic item supplier, your bastion will play a major role. For fans of the 80s D&D cartoon, iconic items like Hank's energy bow and Presto's hat of many spells are also included in the book. On the topic of Dungeons & Dragons in the 80s, the BBC Archive has released a clip on their YouTube channel featuring legendary game designers Steve Jackson, co-founder of Games Workshop, and of course Steve Jackson Games, and Albie Fiore, known for his contributions to White Dwarf magazine. The clip features footage of a D&D session along with some commentary on the game from the pair.
You actually become the character you're playing. Instead of saying that the character does so-and-so, you actually say I, and mean it. I go to the door, I listen at the door. And when you are in extreme danger, you feel it and you get scared.
Now, moving on to something darker, Mir, a dark fantasy TTRPG by Little Dusha, is currently live on Kickstarter. Mir places players in a haunting world filled with moral dilemmas, trauma, and danger as they face monstrous entities called the Echoes of the Ruin. One of the most notable aspects of Mir is its emphasis on emotional storytelling. The creators aim to move away from typical action tropes, focusing instead on the difficult choices and personal challenges faced by characters. The game also includes an original soundtrack composed by Guillaume Galaup, known for his work in the black metal scene, which helps set the perfect dark fantasy atmosphere. If you're interested in role-playing games that focus heavily on atmosphere, stakes, and tough moral decisions, Mir is worth checking out before its Kickstarter ends. To learn more about Mir and the inspiration behind it, head over to tabletopgamingnews.com to read our recent interview with the creators. Next up is one for the RuneQuest fans. Chaosium has released Lands of RuneQuest Dragon Pass. This expansion explores one of the most iconic regions of the RuneQuest universe and includes new content for both players and GMs, such as expanded character options and a variety of new NPCs. It's available now, so if you've been wanting to explore Dragon Pass in more depth, check it out on Chaosium or Drive-Thru-RPG. Modiphius Entertainment has revealed the date for the upcoming Kickstarter campaign for Discworld Adventures in Ankh-Morpork, a new tabletop role-playing game based on Terry Pratchett's iconic Discworld series. This is the first new Discworld RPG in over 2 decades, and it's set to launch on October 15th. If you're interested, you can sign up for early access to a quick start preview of the rules. Japanime Games has also launched a Kickstarter for Animaria, Domains of Destiny, a nearly 500-page anime-inspired 5e setting guide. The campaign introduces a vibrant new world inspired by popular animes like One Piece and Solo Leveling, featuring new classes, spells, and even pilotable mechs. The campaign runs until October 24th. Big names such as Elisa Teague, Ed Greenwood, and Keith Baker, amongst others, have contributed to the setting, so it might be worth checking out for fans of D&D and anime. Free League Publishing has announced pre-orders for Path of Glory, the first campaign book for Dragonbane. It features 3 classic adventures from the 1980s, now updated for the modern edition of Dragonbane. The book releases on November 12th, and those who pre-order will get early access to the full PDF. Finally, Historica Arcanum Echoes of Renaissance is now live on Kickstarter. This expansion is set in Venice in 1521 during the Grand Carnival, and introduces new gameplay elements like the Deck of Legendary Inspirations and the Art of War combat system. The campaign has already surpassed its funding goal tenfold and will run until November 8th. That's all for this week's TTRPG news update. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss future updates. For the latest updates, head over to tabletopgamingnews.com.